بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقه قولي. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. Today we are continuing from where we stopped in the Madinah book 3. So Madinah book 2, lesson number 3 rather. Okay. So we stopped at this point. We were looking at a particular assignment, right? That was given to us. And we were asked to change here. As you can see here, we were asked to change the underlying words into plural, into jamu. And then subsequently, of course, they were pronouns that needed to be changed also, because as far as the noun is changing, the pronoun should also change. So that was what we were doing. And then we'll stop here. So let's continue without wasting much time. Let's just continue. So we have here أين المدرس الجديد. أين المدرس أين المدرس الجديد. هو عند المدير. هو عند المدير. So we are now going to change it to plural, the underlying words. And note that, as I just said, the pronoun has to also be changed. Okay. So plural will be what? Mudarrisuna. Okay. Mudarrisuna. So أين المدرسون الجدد. So this is the adjective. Let me repeat again. Singular nouns always go with singular adjective, and plural nouns always goes with plural adjectives. Okay. So if you change the noun, the adjective had to also be changed, has to be changed. So أين المدرس الجديد to now be أين المدرسون الجدد. The plural of جديد is جدد. جدد. So أين المدرسون الجدد. Where are the new teachers? Whom. So instead of who, here will now be whom in the mudiri. They are with the principal. So we have here أين الطالب. So أين الطالب الجديد. Where is the new student? So it will now be what? أين الطلاب الجدد. Okay. أهو في الفصل. So it will now be what? أهم في الفصل. Okay. أهذا الطالب غني. Is this student rich? So if you change it to plural, it will be what? هؤلاء. So هؤلاء. Okay. You can remember هؤلاء. هؤلاء الطلاب أغنياء. Okay. هؤلاء الطلاب أغنياء. So it is a question that you are asking. Okay, what? لا. لا. هو فقير. No, he's poor. So if you are changing this to plural, to be what? هؤلاء الطلاب أغنياء. Then you answer what? لا. هم فقراء. هم فقراء. Okay. من هذا الرجل. So it will be what? من هؤلاء الرجال. Okay. هو ضيف. He is a guest. So you say about هم ضيوف. You answer by saying هم ضيوف. They are guests. So plural of them. لي أخ كبير. I have a big brother or a senior brother if you want. هو طالب بالجامعة. He's a student. بالجامعة. Is a student at the university. So you now say what? Li ikhwatun. The plural of akhun, a brother, is what? Ikhwatun. So Allah says, innamal mu'minuna ikhwatun. Okay. So the plural is ikhwatun, brothers. So li ikhwatun kibarun. Okay. Kibarun. Hum tullabun bil jami'ati. Okay. Aina sadiq. Aina صديقك. Where is your friend? أين صديقك? So ذهب إلى المكتب. He went to the library. So if you want to, change it, so it will now be what? أين أصدقاؤك? أين أصدقاؤك? Where are your friends? ذهبوا. You can remember. واو الجمع. Even though we have not looked at verbs, but those basic things about verbs, we have to know them. If you are saying plural of verbs, if you want to make it plural, you add waw or alif. For example, Zahaba, he went. Zahabu, they went. Okay. Kharaja, he left. Kharaju, they left. Okay. Jalasa, he sat. Jalasu, they sat. Okay. Qama, he stood up. Qamu, they stood up. Okay. That's all. It's very simple. Just add waw wa alif to the end. Prolong it and to be it. So Zahaba ila al-maktabi. So you now say what? Zahabu ila al-maktabi. They went instead of he went. So here, Muhammadun lahu ibnun saghirun. Muhammad has lahu lam al-mulk. Lahu, he has. So Muhammad lahu, he has. Ibnun, a son. Saghirun, a small son. So if you want to change it, you will now be what? The name. Okay, so Muhammadun lahu abna'u. That's the plural of ibn. Abna'u. Abna'u sigarun. Sigarun. Okay, so huwa talibun fil madrasati. So if you are changing it to hum tullabun fil madrasati. Okay. Okay, then we have the last one here. If you can see, azamiluka mujtahidun is your zamilun. Zamilun is your mate. Your mate. Okay, or your colleague. So azamiluka, most of the time, if you are at someone at the same level, whether in class or at your workplace, we just say that's your zamilun. Okay. So azamiluka mujtahidun is your mate, hardworking. Nam, huwa mujtahidun. Yes, he's hardworking. So if you are turning to plural, so it will now be what? Azumala'u. The plural is zumala'un. So azumala'uka mujtahidun. Mujtahidun. Not mujtahidun. Mujtahidun. So that's what type of plural. Jam'u muzakkaru salim, where you add the waw and the nun. Azamiluka mujtahidun, are your mates hardworking? You say Naam, hum mujtahidun. Yes, they are hardworking. They are hardworking. Okay. So we have here, we are continuing. So here, أضف الأسئلة الآتية مرة إلى اسم ظاهر وأخرى إلى ضمير كما هو موضح في الأمثلة وفي المثال. So here, أضف, we are going to form مضاف. Okay, الأسماء الآتية, the following nouns. Okay, the following nouns. So there's an example here كما هو موضح في المثال. So they have given you an example and they want you to look at the example and complete the exercise. So like this example, observe here. Abna'un, sons. Abna'u Muhammadin, Muhammad sons. Mudaf ilay. Then we have here Abna'uhu, his sons. Okay. So if you want this to, you are going to use these examples and then form the same pattern as you can see in the example. So here, Asma'un, just leave it that way. Now you want to see there is tullabun here. You want to use this one and this one to form mudaf ilay. As you can see here, there is mudaf ilay. Abna'u Muhammadin, Muhammad's sons. So here, tullabun, asma'un, students' names. You want to see students' names, okay, or names of the students. So how do you form it? That's what you are saying. That's what they are saying. Now what you need to know is that you have to remember the rules. Of course, I told you that was those things, the grammar, the basic grammar we learned, they were the foundation. They were very important, I told you. So here, as you can see right now, we just need to know the rules of mudaf before you can do this exercise. Even though we are not looking at treating mudaf and mudaf ilay. Okay? So that's what I'm saying. Those basic grammar that we did, they are very important. If you go to a high level to study balaga, to study surf, to study, they will still come. We will still need them. We will need them. So they are very, very important. And if you understand it very well, in the future, whatever you are studying, a high level grammar in Arabic, it will be easy for you. You will see things to be very easy. Okay. So here, let's see here. So Asma'u, if you are bringing it, you can remember we said Mudaf doesn't take tanween. So here, it will be Asma'u. So that's why here you see Abna'u, but not Abna'un. Because if you are making it mudaf, mudaf doesn't take tanween, so you have to remove it. Okay, why? So let me see why. We need to understand. The tanween comes to show that it is indefinite. It is indefinite. So let me tell you, the meaning of this sentence is what? Muhammad's son, or sons of Muhammad. What do we know about the sons? We know that those sons, those children belong to Muhammad. So at least we know something about them. We know their belonging. Who owes them? So something is known about them. So there is no need for it to be tanween, to have tanween again. The tanween is to signify that we don't know anything about it. It is an indefinite article. It can be talking about anything. But here, it is not just any person's, children. They belong to Muhammad. So it is specific. So that is why Mudaf will never take tanween. So for example, you say, the teacher's bag. The bag belongs to the teacher. The bag belongs to the teacher. It doesn't just belong to anyone. It belongs to the teacher. So the bag, there's no way the bag would take tanween in that case. So please take this, origin, asl, the root, understand it. If you understand it from the roots, to have a great impact on your understanding. So that is it. So here, asma'u tullabu, asma'u tullabi. So here you now say asma'uhum. Okay. So zumala'u hamidin, zumala'uka. Okay. Asdiqa'ul mudarrisi, asdiqa'uhu. Okay. So that is it. Let's continue. From this point, this is also another exercise. This is also another exercise. So here, اقرأ المثال ثم حول الجملة الآتية مثله. So read the example, then change the following sentence like it. Okay, so they have given you an example here. So just read the example. Misalun, this is an example. الطالب ذهب إلى المطعم. الطالب, the student, ذهب, he went. إلى المطعم, or the student went to the mat'am. Ma ma'na mat'am? What is the meaning of mat'am? The restaurant where you go and eat. So you can see to'amun there. To'amun. They just added mim to it. Mat'amun. Instead of it, you just see to'am, food. So mat'am is the restaurant where you go and eat. Okay. So you are changing it to plural, of course. So they will now say at-tullabu zahabu ila al-mat'ami. So it's just similar thing we have just done. So the same thing here. At-talibu jalasa fil fasl. So you now say at-tullabu jalasu. You can remember, I just explained fil fasl. Al-mudarrisu, the teacher, kharaja min al-madrasati, went out from the madrasa or left the madrasa. So the plural will be what? Al-mudarrisuna. You see, al-mudarrisuna kharaju min al-madrasati, not haraja. So here, at-tajiru zahaba ila suki. The merchant went to the market. The plural is at-tujaru, the merchants or the traders. Zahabu, went, plural of them, not one. Ila suki, to the market. Hope that is clear. Okay. So we have here Ikra waktub. Ikra waktub. So here we are supposed to read and write in your language. You write and then you read and then you write in your language. Whatever language you have, you write it, you translate it appropriately. So here, at-tullabu, so we are just doing it. At-tullabu fil fasl. At-tullabu fil fasl. The students are in the classroom, but will not translate everything here. Man ha'ula'il awlad. Awladu. Man ha'ula'il awlad. Awlad is the plural of waladun. Waladun means a child. Okay. And you know ha'ula'i is the plural of haza and hazihi. So man ha'ula'il awlad. Who are these? Children. Okay. Ahum abna'uka. Are they your children? Okay. Are they your sons? La hum abna'u akhi. They are my brother's sons. Okay. Man ha'ula'i nas. Who are these people? من هؤلاء الناس هم حجاج من تركيا. They are حجاج. ما معنى حجاج? Last time I explained, it's the plural of hajjun. Someone, a pilgrim, someone who go for pilgrimage. Okay. Min Turkey, from Turkey. Aina tujaru, where are the merchants? Zahabu ila suki. They went to the market. Man haula rijal. Who are these men? So this is badal, if you can remember. And now with alif walam coming after ism ishara. So you know say man, who, haula, this, ar-rijalu, the men. Who are these, the men? Please don't translate it that way. I've seen there are some students who do that. Okay? The students have been repeating that. That's why most of the time I've been repeating it. If you just see it now with alif walam coming after ism ishara, it is badal. So it will definitely mean this something. We will not translate it literally. So man haula rijal, who are these men? Hum duyufun, they are guests from somewhere. Okay. Al-fallahuna fil hukul wa abna'uhum fil madrasati. Al-fallahun, ma ma'na fallahun? Is the plural of fallahun. Okay, the farmer. So fallahun is the plural, and it is what? Jam'u muzakkiru salim. Don't forget. Fil hukul. Hukul is the plural of haklun. 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 Okay, haklun is the plural of haklun. So this hukul, as you can see, this hukul is as I just said, is the plural of haklun. It means felt. A felt. You may not try to. Let me try to write so that you see what. Okay, it's called the felt. The haklun is the felt. Just like a mirbat, we call it another name is the mirbat, a plot of land where something is done. That's just the felt. Okay, so that's hukul. Is the plural of haklun. So wa abna'uhum, and their sons fil madrasati are in the school, in the madrasa, are in the school. Okay, so take note. But let me put this one here for you, hope you can see. Okay, so let's continue. So we have the third one. I'm saying the third one. The seventh one. Aina tullabul jududu. Aina tullabul jududu. Where are the new students? Ba'duhum fil fasl wa ba'duhum indal mudiri. Some of them, you can remember, ba'diyya. This means part of something, a portion of something. It doesn't mean after. Don't confuse it. The one with the dal is the after. So ba'duhum, some of them fil fasl are in the classroom. Wa ba'duhum indal mudiri, and some of them are with the principal. A'mami tujarun tujarun kibarun. So a'mami is a plural of ammun. A'mamun is the plural of ammun, which means what? A paternal uncle. So a'mami, my paternal uncles. Tujarun are traders or are merchants. Kibarun, big merchants. This is just an adjective of this one. So haula'i ikhwati. Haula'i, these are my ikhwati, my brothers. Okay. Aina abna'uka, where are your sons? Ya Ali, oh Ali. Hum fit dukyani, they are in the dukyan. The dukyan is the shop. Okay. At-tullabul kibaru fil mal'ab. The big students fil mal'ab are in the mal'ab. Ma ma'na mal'ab? It's just coming from la'iba, to play. They just added the meme. La'ab, play. So Allah says, innamal hayatu dunya la'ibun. So you can see it. Lam, ayn, and then ba. Innamal hayatu dunya la'ibun. So it's just like even play. So they just added the meme to mean a place where they play. Okay. So the stadium is called the mal'ab, where they pitch to, children go and play. Okay. What tulabu, and then the what? And then the tulab, the students. Tulabu sigaru, the small students, fil fasl, are in the classroom. Okay. Wasil, let's continue. So here, we are still continuing. Ha'ula'il fityatu. Ha'ula'il fityatu. These young men, ikhwatun, are brothers. These young men are brothers. Abuhum imamu hazal masjidi. Abuhum, their father, imamu hazal masjid, is the imam of this masjid. Ha'ula'ir rijalu fallahuna min qaryati. These men are farmers, min qaryati, from my village. Qaryatun is village. Qaryati, my village. Aina tullabul jududu. Where are the new students? Akharaju. So this is Hamzatul Istifham. So that's why you can see the Alamatul Istifham, the question mark. This one is because of this. This one is because of this. So Kharaju, they left. Akharaju, did they left? Is question. It has changed to question. You can remember this. We don't need to talk about it again. So Naam, Kharaju. Yes, Kharaju, they left. Yes, they left. Wazahabu, and went. Okay, there's a continuation here. I didn't see it. Naam, Kharaju wazahabu ila al-maktabati. Naam, yes, Kharaju, they left. Wazahabu ila al-maktabati, and went to the maktabatu. The maktabatun, Bamana maktabatun. What's the meaning of maktabatun? The library. Okay, the library. Or you go and study here or something. Okay. So ahaula'i, Hamzatul Istifham. So just know that it is question. Ahaula'il atibba'u muslimun. Are these doctors Muslims? Naam, hum muslimun. Yes, they are Muslims. Li abna'un sigarun. I have small sons. Ba'duhum fil madrasatil ibtida'iyya. وَبَعْضُهُمْ فِي الْمَدْرَسَةِ الْمُتَوَسِّطَةِ. Okay. بَعْضُهُمْ, some of them, فِي الْمَدْرَسَةِ الْإِبْتِدَائِيَّةِ, are in a primary school. The primary school is called the مَدْرَسَةُ الْإِبْتِدَائِيَّةِ. وَبَعْضُهُمْ فِي الْمَدْرَسَةِ الْمُتَوَسِّطَةِ, and some of them are in the middle school or the junior high school. Okay. So that is it. Okay, so we have here a continuation. Uktub jamu. This should be ayn. Typing mistake. Jamu al-kalimat al-atiya. Uktub, write. Jamu al-kalimat al-atiya. The plural of the following words. Okay. So kabirun. The plural is what? Kibarun. Saghirun. The plural is what? Sigharun. Okay. Sorry. This is doifun. I didn't see it well. This is doifun. So doifun, the plural is what? Duyufun. Saghirun, the plural is what? Sigharun. Muslimun, the plural is what? So please, let's try to do the type of plural. I told you the last that we have Jam'ul Muzakkar Salim, Jam'ul Muannas Salim, and then Jam'ul Taksir. So if we give the plural, we try to identify which category among the three does it fall. Okay. Inshallah nuwasil. So here we have here kabirun. So the plural is what? Kibaru. So which pattern does it fall? Kibaru is jamu taksir. Okay, so doifun, the plural is duyufun. And then which category? Duyuf. So duyuf it fall under which category? Jamu taksir, of course. Then we have saghirun. Saghirun, which plural? Sigaru. Okay, sigaru. So it is also Jam'u Taksir. The Jam'u Taksir, they don't have any pattern. Jam'ul Mu'annas Salim, we add alif wa taw. Jam'u Muzakkar Salim, we add waw wa noon at the end. That's all. But any other which doesn't have a pattern is called Jam'u Taksir. So we have here Muslimun. The plural is Muslimuna. So waw and noon at the end. Muslimuna. So it means what? So it's under which category? Jam'u Muzakkar Salim. We have here Fatah. The plural is what? Fityatun. It doesn't have any pattern. It doesn't end with waw or noon, and it doesn't end with alif or taw. So, and it doesn't have any specific pattern. So it has what? It is Jam'u Taksir. We have Tawilun. The plural is Tiwalun. So you can remember man haula Fityatun Tiwalu. So Tiwalun is the plural. Tiwalun. Kasra. Tiwalun. So it is what? Jam'u Taksir. Rajulun. The plural is Rijalun. Which one? Jam'u Taksir again. Hajjun. The plural is what? Hujjajun. Jam'u Taksir. Ghaniyun. The plural is what? Aghniya'u. Jam'u Taksir. Ibnun. Abna'u. Jam'u Taksir. Akhun. Ikhwatun. Jam'u Taksir. Fakirun. Fukara'u is the plural. Jam'u Taksir also. Okay. So most of what we are seeing here, they are Jam'u Taksir. So we have here Kalimatul Jadida. Kalimatul Jadida. We have Kalimatul Jadida here. New words. So we have Al-Haqlu. So the Haqlu I just told you is the third. A plot of land where something is done, a third. Mostly it is used for farmers. Most of the time, not all the time, but most of the time it's used for farmers. A farmer who is farming in his field of land, you just call that land. Mostly a farming land, a Haqlu. But it could also be used for even a pitch where they play football, they play or they do something. It could also be called Haqlu. Okay, so any field of land, Haqlu. Okay, then Hukulun is the plural. Now look at the second one, Ash-Shaykhu. What about Ash-Shaykhu? Ash-Shaykhu. Ash-Shaykhu. I told you the last time, a Shaykh could mean an old man, or it could mean a learned person, someone who's learned. Learned person. It's called a Shaykhun. So it's called Shaykh Kaza. Okay. And then it could also mean a learned person, like an alim, someone who knows a lot of something. So An-Nasu. What about An-Nasu? People is a plural of what? Insan. Insan. Right? Insan. You have Mat'am. I just told you Mat'am means what? The Mat'am means what? You can see Ta'am. So it is the restaurant. Okay. They will have Al-Qaryatu. Al-Qaryatu. The village. They will have Madrasatul Ibtida'iyya. Madrasatul Ibtida'iyya. That's the primary school. And they will have Al-Dayfu. Is the what? Is the guest. Is the guest. So inshallah, we will stop here. Now we'll continue in the next lesson. I told you the lesson is very long. Lesson is one of the longest lessons. But we will, inshallah, gradually we'll end it. So we'll stop here. We'll continue in the next lesson. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Rabbi shrah li sadri wa yassir li amri wahlul 'uqdatan min lisani yafqahu qawli. Alhamdulillahi rabbil alamin. We are continuing lesson number 3. And as I said, the lesson, long lesson, very lengthy one. Okay. Even after completing this part, as you can see here, this part B, we just finished part E. In part A, we had several lessons before completing part E. And this is the second part. And even after the second part, there is a third part for the lesson 3. So it's one of these, or one of the longest lessons in this book. Okay. But inshallah, as we study, we'll definitely complete it. And the most important thing is to pay attention to whatever is being taught in this lesson. So, without wasting much time, let's just begin with the part 2 of it. And as you can see here, there are pictures here, right? So it gives us a signal that whatever we are coming to see here is going to be talking about what? Ta'nis. Relating to femininity. Okay. Conjugating feminine pronouns, not necessarily conjugating. So let's begin here. As you Man haula'il fatayatu ya Maryam. Sorry. Man haula'il fatayatu ya Maryam. Fatayatu instead is the plural of what? We have fata, and now we have fatatun. So fatatun is, the singular of this word, fatayatun. It's initially coming from fata, which means a young man, and then fatatun is a young woman. Okay. And then the plural is fatayatun. Several of them, several young women, so called the fatayatun ya Maryam. Okay. So who are these young women ya Maryam? Hunna zamilati. Hunna zamilati. So this hunna is, shay'un jadid. It is a new thing. We have not seen it before. So take note of it. It is the plural of here. It is the plural of what? Here. It is the plural of here. So here is just singular, but hunna is the plural of what? Of here. So that is why it is said here, hunna zamilati. They are my colleagues, or they are my mates. Okay. So Hamzatul Istifham, a question. Akhawatun hunna. Akhawatun hunna. Are these sisters? Are they sisters? Akhawatun is a plural of what? Ukhtun. Ukhtun is just a sister. And then akhawatun is the plural. Sisters. Are they sisters? So it's asking, Naam, hunna akhawatun. Yes, they are sisters. Man abuhunna. Man abuhunna. So I hope you can see it again. Man abuhunna. So this hunna here it is a domirul munfasil. It is a what? A domirul munfasil. And here it is domirul muttasil. Domirul muttasil. Just like we have huwa. So you say huwa talibun. But if they are plural, you said what? Hum tullabun. Okay. Or you say kitabuhu. His book. Kitabuhum. Their book. So you see. So it is similar with this is the plural of here. And it will be domirul munfasil, as you can see it here. Or it could be domirul muttasil. So if it is domirul muttasil here, it is mudaf or mudaf ilay. So this one is mudaf ilay, meaning there is a possession. Something is owned by something. So as it is the mudaf ilay, I told you all the domirul muttasil, when they attach to a noun, they are mudaf ilay. Okay, they are the owner. So for example, I say kitabuhu, his book. His book. So that who, kitabuhu, the who at the end, his, is a possession. It is the mudaf ilay. It is the owner of the book. So similar we here, abuhunna, abun. This one is initial abun, but you can remember asma'ul khamsa. So that's why the waw comes and attach. So abuhunna, their father. So this, their father, or father of this, hunna, their, but females. This is just opposite of whom in terms of gender. Like you say, abuhum, their father, but males, but abuhunna, their father, females. Okay. So I want you to observe something here. As you can see here, fatayatun, zamilatun, akhawatun. I hope you can see. So this is what? What is this? All this. You can see fatayatun. I hope you can remember Jam'u mu'annasu salim. Yes, Jam'u mu'annasu salim. As I told you, we are dealing with females. So you see it coming a lot. Jam'ul muannas salim. The adding of the what? The alif wa taw at the end. Okay. Yes. So as you can see, let's continue here. Abuhunna. So there is a man abuhunna who are their father. Okay. Abuhunna Al-Sheikh Bilalun. Al-Sheikh Bilal. Their father is Sheikh Bilal. Okay. Ummuhunna. Okay. Ummuhunna Ustazati. Their mother is our Ustaz. Their mother is our Ustaz. So here it is Mudaf or Mudaf ilay. Ummun is the word. Ummun, mother. Ummuhunna. The hunna, as I told you, it means dears. Is the pronoun of meaning dear. So ummuhunna, dear mother. Ustazati. Okay, remember this yaw mutakallim. This is yaw mutakallim, which turns back to the what? To the one talking. So kitabi, my book. Ustazati. Okay, our ustaz. So their mother is our ustaz. Okay. Aina baytuhunna. Aina baytuhunna. Where is their house? Where is their house? Okay. Baytuhunna qaribun min al-madrasati. Their house is close from the madrasa, from the class. I'm saying the class from the school. Okay. So we have here tamarin, exercises. Okay. So they say حول المبتدا في جمل الآتية إلى جمع كما هو موضح في المثال. So they have given you an example here, as you can see here, and they want you to change the mubtada in the sentence to suit how it is in the example given. I hope that is clear. So yes, this sentence here, you have to look at the example and then you change it to suit this, the example given. Okay, so that's what they want. So I hope you can see here. So this is the misal, this is the example. Hazihi bintun. And then haula ibanatun. So they are changing this to plural. They are just changing everything to plural. So that's why you can see here. They have given you the plural of bintun. Okay, bintun, daughter. Banatun, daughters. So they have just given you the plural. Here the same thing, tolibatun, tolibatun. So they want you to change it to plural. That's why I say how will change. Okay. So here, so we are starting here. Number one. Hazihi tolibatun. So here it will be what? Haula'i tolibatun. Haula'i tolibatun. I told you haula'i is the plural of haza and hazihi. Is the plural of what? Haza and hazihi. It is used for both masculine and feminine. But for close, qarib, when it is close. So when the students are close to you, you say haula'i tullab, these students. But if they are far away, you don't use this one. You use ula'ika. You still look at it. No, I think we have looked at it before. Yes, in book 1. Ula'ika. Yes. But this one is for close, when they are close to you and they are many, whether masculine or feminine, you use haula'i. Okay. So hazihi talibatun. So here will be what? Haula'i talibatun. Hazihi mudarrisatun. Haula'i mudarrisatun. You are just following the pattern of the Jam'u Mu'annas Salim, the alif wa taw. Okay, so I hope everybody, you are familiar with how to conjugate it, the Jam'u Mu'annas Salim. I told you we just do that by adding alif wa taw, but here it already has taw. So what you are doing is that before the taw, just before the taw, you are going to introduce alif. As you can see, I'm putting it alif. So it will now be what? It will now be mudarrisatun, this way. And you will change the tau. Note that this tau is tau marbuta. Tau marbuta. What is tau marbuta? The closed tau. You can see it here. The closed tau is what we call the tau marbuta. So you have to change it to the open tau. Okay. This one. Okay. It is called tau mombasita. You have to change the tau marbuta to tau mombasita, the open one. Okay. So that's just how you do it. Just before the tau marbuta, you introduce an alif, then you change the tau marbuta to an open tau. Okay. That is when it is having tau marbuta already. When it is already having tau. But if it is not having tau, you introduce alif or tau to it completely. So here, هذه طبيبة. It will be what? هؤلاء طبيبات. هذه مسلمة. هؤلاء مسلمات. Okay. And I hope you know, we are familiar with all this. There's no need to talk about what they mean. Okay. So, let's continue here. Okay. So, still looking at it. So, we have هذه زوجة. هؤلاء زوجات. Okay. هذه أخت. هؤلاء أخوات. Okay. هذه فتاة. هؤلاء فتيات. هذه جديدة. هؤلاء جدد. هذه كبيرة. هؤلاء كبار. Okay. هذه صغيرة. هؤلاء صغار. هذه طويلة. هؤلاء طوال. هؤلاء طوال. I hope that is clear. Okay. Okay. Let's continue. So have here ikra waqtu. Ikra waqtu. Okay, let me come. All the words here, there is nothing which is we have not looked at. We have seen all, right? Seen all. Tawilatun, tall. Sagiratun, short. Sorry, I'm saying short. Small. Kabiratun, big. Jadidatun, new. Fatatun, a young lady, a young woman. Ukhtun, or an adolescent, but female. Ukhtun, sister. Zawjatun, husband, the wife. Right? The wife is so called Zawjatun. It is coming from Zawjun. Zawjun is the husband, and Zawjatun, just add ta marbuta to mean the wife. But without the ta marbuta, Zawjun is the wife, the husband. Okay. So that is it. Zawjun, it is initially called pairs. So for example, like Allah says, كل شيء خلقناه زوجين لعلكم تذكرون. كل شيء خلقناه زوجين. We create things in pairs, right? So that we may use reason. So that it will give you a signal that this life is not alone. It has a pair, and that pair is hereafter. Okay, you have night and day, the moon, and then the sun. You have water and then fire. You have even plants. You have a male plant, a female plant. Allah creates several things in pairs. All things in pairs. So similarly, this life, and then there is also so don't think that this life won't have a pair, and that is the next life. Okay. So ikra waktub, read and write. Okay. Haula'i ikhwati wa haula'i akhawati. I hope that is clear. Ikhwati, my brothers. These are my brothers. These are my brothers, plural. Wa haula'i akhawati, and these are my sisters. Man haula'i il fatayatu. Who are these? young women. هؤلاء بنات المدرسة. These are the daughters of the مدرسة, the female teacher. هؤلاء الفتيات زميلاتي. Okay, so these young women are my niece or are my colleagues. Abuhunna, their father, Tobibun, is a doctor. Wa ummuhunna, and their mother, Mudarrisatun, and their mother is a teacher. Aina talibatul jududu. Aina talibatul jududu. Where are the new female students? Okay, talibatul, female students with S, plural. Al-jududu, new. Okay. Zahabana, they went. Ila al-maktabati, they went to the library. Okay. So Zahabana is a new conjugation here. Zahaba is he went. Zahabu, they went. But that is only for males. I told you the last time, the plural will just form the plural by adding waw or alif. Zahabu, they went. But males, if you are talking about female, you have to introduce this noon. Okay. So it will be Zahabana. They are just introducing it small, putting it small, so that we'll be familiar with it a bit. But as I told you, there will be a whole lesson that we will talk about verbs and their conjugation. But now, just note that this means they went for females. Zahabana. Okay. So almost when there is females, and then when they are talking about females, even in the Quran, you see this noon coming a lot. Okay. Okay. Wala yagududna. Okay. Wala yadribna. Okay. كل المؤمنات يغضضن من أبصارهن. Okay. ولا يضربن بأرجلهن. You see, ولا يضربن بأرجلهن. Okay. يدنين عليهن من جلابيبهن. You see. So when we are talking about females, this particular noun comes a lot. Okay. But as I told you, don't let it, even if you don't understand for now, there is a special lesson which is designated for verbs, where we will do a whole lot of verbs. And we'll have several trials. Okay. So that we'll understand it better. So, Aina banatuki, ya ammati. Aina banatuki, ya ammati, where are your daughters? Ya ammati, my ammun. Okay, this one is coming from what? Ammatun. We have ammun and then we have ammatun. So ammun is your uncle, but ammatun is your aunt. So ammati, my aunt. Okay, so you are talking to your aunt. Okay, specifically your paternal aunt. Okay, paternal aunt. Hunna fil matbakhi. They are in the kitchen. The matbakhun is the kitchen. Hunna fil matbakhi. They are in the kitchen. هؤلاء الممرضات مسلمات. Are these female nurses مسلمات, Muslims? So he's asking a question. هؤلاء الممرضات. ممرضات is coming from ممرضة. Mumarridun is a male nurse. Mumarridatun is a female nurse. So the plural just add this one. Mumarridatun, Jam'u Muannas Salim, female nurses. Muslimatun, Muslims, are they Muslims? So, Naam, they said yes. Ha'ulai tabibatun. Ha'ulai tabibatun. These are doctors. Female doctors. female doctors, of course. Female doctors. Azwajuhunna mudarrisuna. Azwajuhunna. So their azwajuhunna, their husbands. Mudarrisuna are teachers. So you can see it. Our male teachers. Why did I say male teachers? I hope you can see here. Waw wa nun. Jam'u muzakkiru salim. Okay. Jam'u muzakkiru salim. Okay. Jam'u muzakkir. So here. Man hazihi al-mar'atu. Who is this woman? Mar'atun is a woman. Okay. Or imra'atun. Imra'atun. Could be. Man hazihi al-mar'atu. Imra'atun is specifically wife. You're talking about a pair between the husband and then the wife. But this one is just mar'a. And sometimes it is very, should I say funny? You see it is having ta marbuta, but sometimes it is even used for males. Okay, it is used for males. Okay. For example, one of these poets, Arabic poets. Okay, I think that it's Mutanabbi. Al-Mutanabbi, he's called Mutanabbi, one of these Arabic poets. He said that ليس كل ما يتمنى المرء يدركه. Okay, ليس كل ما يتمنى المرء يدركه. It's not everything a person wishes for that he gets. Okay, so for example, he said, so this mar'u there is a person. It could be a male or a female. It's not specifically meaning not whatever a female wants that he gets. No, he's just talking about a human being. So sometimes it is not used. It could be used for even males. Okay, so mar'u, it comes a lot. Mar'u. But when the tau is added specifically, it signifies femininity. We're talking about female. Okay. So mar'u, this one without the ta marbuta, it could mean for male, and specifically when the tau is added for female. So man hazihi al-mar'atu. Who is this woman? Hiya zawjatu tabibi. Hiya zawjatu tabibi al-jadidi. She. So you can see here. Zawjatu, the wife. So this is mudaf or mudaf ilayh. Mudaf al-mudaf or mudaf ilayh. Hiya zawjatu tabibi. She is the wife of the daughter. And there is an adjective here. This is a sifa, or an adjective. So this one belongs to this. So let me please observe something. Someone will confuse it. I know some students who will say that this and this are mudaf for mudaf. This and this are sifa. Okay, they are what? They are sifa adjectives. As you can see, we said the sifa and na'at. Okay, and na'at wal man'ut. The adjective and then the noun it is qualified should have the same gender. Number one, should all have, if one is having alif, if one is marifa, the other should be marifa, and if one is nakira, the other should be nakira. So you see here is having alif wa lam, here is also having alif wa lam. They was said i'rab, they must follow in i'rab. If one is taking kesra on the last letter, the other should take kesra on the last letter. Hope that is clear. Those rules, it is at your fingertips. So if you just see this, alif wa lam, kesra, masculine, there's no tamarbuta, there's no tamarbut. It is a sifa. They are following each other. They are adjectives. Okay. So new doctor. So when we just here is new doctor. Here zawjatu. She is the husband of the new doctor. That's all. These are just together. These are tied together. New doctor. Okay, new doctor. So you don't say husband of the doctor of the new. I don't know how you are going to say, but just note that they are sifa adjectives. So here, أبناتك في المدرسة الثانوية يا أسامة. يا أسامة. So he is asking Usama, أبناتك are your daughters في المدرسة الثانوية, in secondary school. Okay, the secondary school is called Sanawiya. Okay, Ya Usama. So he answered by saying Ba'duhunna. So you can remember that last time we did Ba'duhum. It is similar here. Ba'duhunna. It's just changing the hum to hunna. Why? Because the hum was for plural of huwa, and then this hunna is the plural of here, females. So he's talking about females. So ba'duhunna, some of them. You can remember ba'd, some. So ba'duhunna, some of them, fil madrasati sanawiyati, are in secondary school. Wa ba'duhunna, and then another, some of them, fil madrasati mutawassitati, are in the what? The middle school. Or in some countries they will say the junior high school, but it is middle school or junior high school, depending on where you are coming from or which system you are using in your country. So alaki banatun ya layla. So he's asking lam al-mulk. So let's do a rap here. I want us to do a rap of this last sentence. Each of them, we have to know what is their grammatical, which class of grammar, what is their class, or which grammatical category do they belong to. We have to see it here. So let's begin with this one. This is what? The first one. The Hamza is what? Hamza to istifham. Okay. The next one, the lam. The lam is what? Lam al-mulk, right? So the lam is lam al-mulk. Okay, lam al-mulk for possession. Then we'll come to the key. The key, it is what? It is a domirul muttasil, attached pronoun. Okay, so hamza to istifham, lam al-mulk, domirul muttasil. And then we have banatun, alaki banatun. So banatun. So banatun is what? Alaki banatun. Ya Layla. You have daughters. Ya Layla. Banatun. Banatun is what? It is just a noun. It's a noun. But it is what? It is a jamu. It is plural. And which plural specifically? Jamu muannasu salim, right? Muannasu salim. Okay. So we have it to be, this one is jamu muannasu salim, right? Then we come to this one. Ya. Ya is what? Harfun nida. Harfun nida. In munadi. It is used for calling out. Yeah, right? Okay. So hope you have seen. Okay. So Nuwasil, let's continue. So he's asking, Alaki banatun ya Layla. Do you have daughters? Ya Layla. Naam, di banatun kibarun. Yes, I have daughters. Kibarun is big. Okay, for example, if I say di bintun kebiratun, I have a senior sister, okay, meaning she's older than me. So that's what he's talking about here. They are not small children. So that's why you're using kibarun. Okay, so I have big, daughters who are big. Not in size, but specifically talking about, like age. They are not small children. Okay, so wahunna طالبات بالجامعة وهن طالبات بالجامعة, and they are طالبات, students, بالجامعة, at the university. So you see, that's why they keep out, they are big. Of course, small children will not be, most of the time will not be in the Jamia. So بالجامعة, they are students at the Jamia, right? Okay. So we have here, okay, من هؤلاء النساء الطوال, من هؤلاء النساء الطوال. So who are these? Who are these? So, okay, let's do Arab here again. I want us to do a little bit of Arab here again. Man, it is what? Which category does it belong to? Man. It is a harful istifham, right? So that is why you can see the alamatul istifham here. That is the sabab, that is the reason for this alamatul istifham. This is what has caused this. Okay. The next one. هؤلاء النساء, هؤلاء النساء, هؤلاء النساء. It is badal, al-badal, al-badal. The whole part is al-badal. Why? If a noun with alif wa lam comes after ismul ishara, it is a badal. So if, for example, I say hazat tolibu, hazat with alif wa lam, with the tolib, hazat tolib with the tolib having alif wa lam. These students, similar way you can see it is initial nisa, okay, nisa, woman, but I have an alif wa lam and it is coming after ism ishara. It is all called al-badal. So these, not, you will not say this, the woman, because this one is having alif wa lam. You say the woman, and you say this, the woman. It is wrong. It is badal, and it is always like translated to mean this woman, not this, the woman. Okay. So who are these women? These women. At-tiwalu. So at-tiwalu here is what? Okay. What is the function, or what is the grammatical class of this at-tiwalu? This one. It belongs to which class? This one. At-tiwalu. It is an adjective, of course. It is a sifa or a na'at. It is na'at. And this one is the man'ut. This one, ha'ula in-nisaw, is the man'ut. Okay. The man'ut is just the noun. That the adjective is, okay, qualifying. The noun described by the adjective is what called the man'ut. That's why the na'at is the adjective. Okay, so hunna tabibatun. They are doctors. Min America, from America. Okay. الطبيبات خرجنا من المستشفى. الطبيبات خرجنا من المستشفى. So الطبيبات, the female doctors, خرجنا, left, went out. Okay, it's just coming from kharaja, but I told you this noon, okay, is added mostly when we are dealing with females. Okay, as I told you, we have not looked at the conjugation, but maybe in the next lesson, just the lesson that's coming before this one, we'll look at it a little bit, and then we'll continue. So this one, it needs, for us to do the conjugation a little bit, to explain how it is being conjugated, and then we'll bring some verbs, and then we'll try to conjugate it with that noun, and then we'll see how it works. Okay, so for that we need a little bit of time to explain it, and without making this lesson being long, let's stop here, and then the next lesson we'll just explain it, and then we'll continue with it. Okay, so we'll just end this one here. جزاكم الله خيرا في حياتكم، وبارك الله لي ولكم في القرآن الحكيم ونفعني وإياكم بآياتي والذكر الحكيم. So inshallah, see you in the next lesson. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.